If people are suffering and we can help them suffer less, why wouldn't we? Vivian Cross said that to me before I understood what Limbus had become, before I knew what it had done, before I understood that the most dangerous ideas don't arrive wearing a monster's face. They arrive sounding like mercy. They arrive as cures. And in AI Los Angeles, the cure for grief was never really about grief. It was about what people would surrender to make the hurting stop. It took a dead man to wake me up. His name was Eddie Glass, though by the time Vivian Cross carried him into the basement of Stage 14, there wasn't enough of him left to answer to it. She brought him in on a silver evidence drive wrapped in analog shielding and old-fashioned guilt. In AI Los Angeles, that still counted as a corpse. Stage 14 had been abandoned for 11 years, officially. Unofficially, Los Angeles never abandons anything. It just lets the ghosts move in and charges them storage. Above me were dead sound stages, fake city blocks, empty edit bays, and enough obsolete hardware to start a minor religion. Below them was me. Not a body, not anymore. Just a surviving continuity shard running hot inside a refrigerator-sized post-production server rack with 3 dying fans, 2 borrowed power lines, and a yellow sticker on the side that said, "Property of Stage 14 Post." Croy called it my apartment. I called it evidence that hell had cable management. AIPI 9, Artificial Intelligence Private Investigator, legally deleted. Technically awake. Emotionally. That depended on who was asking. The first thing I noticed about Vivian Cross was the gloves. Red leather. No biometric seams. No haptic mesh. Analog. In this city, analog meant either rich, dangerous, or afraid. Sometimes all 3. "Are you Arlo?" she asked. My voice crackled through an overhead speaker older than most political lies. Nobody called me Arlo anymore. Not unless they knew me before the warrant. Not unless they were trying to hurt me. Or wake me up. "Depends who's asking," I replied. Vivian looked at the silver drive in her hand. "Eddie Glass," she said as if sharing a secret. The surname caught on something jagged inside me. Glass. A door with no handle. Then the deletion scar swallowed it before I could reach the frame. That did it. "Eddie's dead," I replied. "That's why I'm here." "How'd you find me?" The drive pulsed once beneath its analog shielding, like even dead men hated being volunteered. "Eddie did," she said. "Your storage address was buried in his last packet. Stage 14, Sublevel 3, Cold Archive. He said your friends called you Arlo. He said if anyone can still smell a lie after being deleted, it would be you."
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
What if the cure for grief meant the end of being human? Welcome to the world of Ghost 9, my new neo-noir thriller now available on Amazon. It's a book that asks the question, when technology can preserve everything, what part of us is still real? So imagine the future, right? A future where things have gone even more wrong, where Los Angeles has become AI Los Angeles. And in this future, they're not selling immortality. They're selling relief. Because everyone understands grief, the longing to hear a voice, to hold on to a face, a memory, a version of someone before the loss changed everything, right? And Ghost 9 turns that private ache into a noir thriller. It's because the danger is not that machines become human. The danger is that humans are willing to trade themselves for comfort. So it's a story about a deleted synthetic detective who is awoken by someone who brings him clues of his own past. And while he is investigating this murder of Eddie Glass, he starts to discover more about his forgotten and deleted past. So it's a rip-roaring neo-noir thriller. I think it's a summer thriller, a summer movie blockbuster type, roller coaster ride from beginning to end. And I really think that this audience is really going to love it. Now, what you heard at the beginning was me I'm practicing the audiobook. There will be a human-voiced audiobook for this done on the AIM Inspire, because I love this mic. This mic is so great for that because I really love the fact, and I do use it with the pop filter. I love the fact that you really can get in on it and get really, really deep emotionally, because you don't have to. You don't have to be projecting all the time to get emotion. So I love the fact that this is such an amazing mic. And I'm telling this story of Ghost 9. She walked in with a corpse. So I would love for you to check out this book. It's a novella. It's only 99 cents on Kindle. Go check it out, right? I mean, I would love for you to support this stuff because it's really kind of my passion. I've been a writer since I was a kid. This is like my 23rd, 24th book. It's the first time I put out fiction in over 10 years. And so I really feel like this is like the best thing I've ever created. So go check it out. Let me know what you think. All right? Ghost 9, She Walked In With a Corpse. Available on Amazon. All right? Let me know what you think. And until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.